You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Nah, the way he was like repeating everything he said, I thought like he was gonna turn into someone else and be like, I knew it. Look at the back of his jacket.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Imagine Fig just like turned on us. It's like, yeah, stupid kid. Been waiting for this moment.
This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
You must be talking about Miriam.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, The passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Obviously he knows something about the tower.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
So seeing how far that next main quest is, I decided we come do this quest and get ourselves a broomstick. Just so we can
new
fly
face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Those brooms are pretty cheap.
That item is of the highest quality.
Interesting.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
I don't think they have any like speed issues or whatever. I'm just gonna cop this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see... Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire. Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me?
Talk that talk.
Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Did it! Excellent.
Bro, this is honestly not the easiest thing to control.
This is rather fun. Brilliant. Success. Brilliant.
I'm never good with time trials, so I'm definitely trying to beat this. It's so focused. Bang!
Too bad.
That John out of here. Well, well, well. Look who's better than you.
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Ugh, don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
She a hater.
I never thought someone would ever best Imelda's time.
She's been the top...
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to...
Looks like we finally made it.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Bro, I could cook them.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Just let me put them in a
it
bag.
isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Oh, did not mean to do that. What did I have there? Oh, I'm dumb.
Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Quickly now.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totalis. This will permanently incapacitate a weak enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. Okay. Oh, why is he looking the other way and not this way?
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus
Petrificus totalis.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus totalis.
Be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Professor, you knocked over the fucking rock. You almost gave us up.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Alright, these two are standing next to each other.
Wait a moment.
Petrificus totalis.
Nice. I don't know why I did that.
Revelio.
Anything in here I can take? There's a note here.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Search the
These
tower.
orders indicate that they're after something to do with
Let me tell them what's
names. What names? And why here?
Search the tower and surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names. What you find here could be the key to goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Okay.
I will draw blood. Taste goblin silver. I won't rest. Pity, not quite.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Not quite. Try that You don't know who you're playing.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo.
Okay. Go have a quick look
It's
around.
more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
How on earth could they have known about this place?
Revelio.
I mean, Ranrock is on our fucking
Can't imagine the
ass.
goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Can you teach me that
An
spell?
unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
It's purple, which means like more goblins might be here.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Wow, Professor Rackham, you're here? Lock. Okay.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's
I
tower?
did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
Did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
I don't know what I'm about to do with this ancient magic. I'm about to take over the world with this. They think I'm trying to help them. But I'm gonna destroy all of them. Was that a sheep?
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Anything around here? I can't even get on the other side of that, so there's nothing over there. They always gotta check just to be safe. There's a way that leads downstairs. That's the way it wants me to go. There's something on that side.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Oh, chest. Oh, okay.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect.
Why do I have
this
to fight them? If I have ancient magic, shouldn't they just know that I'm a good guy?
Potato! Stupefy! Accio!
Ah, wrong button.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy!
I just realized I don't even have all my spells up. I'm just gonna run that.
These look familiar.
Okay, let's see. How do we want to do this?
Accio!
Alright, that's not for...
Was it Accio I used before?
Wait.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Yeah, but I can't figure out how we get over there.
Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
I don't see any way to get over there and get that chest. Yeah. Just gonna open the next door. Wait, it's available now. Yo, do you hear that? Like, they're whispering Avada Kedavra.
Accio!
Oh, what the?
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things. More statues. Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Not making this easy on me.
Okay.
Revelio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio!
Lots of puzzles to figure out, my friend.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway?
Oh,
Something must be different.
Shizzle. Okay.
Accio!
Now my thing is I gotta get back up top.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Please.
Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
Wrong button.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I gotta work on my reaction time with this stuff.
Accio. Accio.
Did not mean to do that.
Accio.
But it looks like as if something is on that side. It's like
Accio.
okay. I was just wondering like how I would get back up.
Accio.
Bro, it was like a headache and a half to get over here. Wait, isn't this where we just came down? Okay, 2 potions? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Well, I mean, like, if it's only 2 potions, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Whatever's about to happen. I'm a little nervous. They giving potions, that means some shit about to happen. Bro, they just gave me 5 potions. That's 7 potions in total. I'm nervous as fuck. Shit gonna be hard?
Don't like the look of this. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Wait, what? Oh, one of them jumped up.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
You done made me mad, boy.
Expelliarmus.
Oh my. Whoa there, fella. Don't get ahead of yourself now. It doesn't have to be this way. What the f is that?
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Destroy the orb as it's charging up. Okay.
Expelliarmus!
What I heard? What? Alright, I don't think I wasn't supposed to use the Expelliarmus. What do I use? Oh my god, what do I use? I think I just used the regular spell. Destroy the... It's not destroy the orb as it's charging up, right? It's not destroying. What is that?
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
I'm gonna beat him, but I'm completely not paying attention to those at all. That didn't work.
Incendio!
I don't know.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
How do you blow it up? I'm using the explosion spell, and I'm panic using the incendio spell. I'm not supposed to be using that unless I'm like close to him. Bro, I forgot about this. I could have got away from those big charges with that. I gotta get better at this game.
Revelio.
So you telling me there's nothing else over here? Okay. There's nothing else over there.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Oh no.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Interesting.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Alright, so yeah, she did grow
All
up.
crystallized stone. That
As
must be the way back
expected.
to the map chamber.
Alright, yeah, we opened that. It didn't look like it was open. And she became a professor in Defense Against the Dark Arts, which is taught by Professor Hackett now. So, where is she dead, or like I said, did she turn to the other side? These are questions that are going to be answered, but these are my questions that I'm wondering, because it's just like, where is she now?
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
So the seasons have changed. Alright guys, so I think this is a good place to stop. This has definitely been a great episode. If you do like the gameplay, please drop a comment, a like, hit the sub and a notification bell to see when I drop more videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next part.